Okay. So let's get started. So I want to print a right angle triangle. Okay, right angle triangle we need to print. So write a program to print right angle triangle. So how can we print this? So this is the shape. Like first we'll put here, then 2 stars, then 3 stars, then 4 stars, then 5. So this is the right angle triangle, right? This is the right angle triangle. So that we need to print. So can you print? Can you observe this? First row, 1 star. Second row, 2 stars. Third row, 3 stars. Fourth row, 4 stars. Fifth row, 5 stars. So each row, 1 star you need to print. The column and column number and row number is same. Row number and column number is same. Again, here also you are going to use 2 for loops. So with the 2 for loops, you can achieve. And then use one print statement. That's simple, very simple logic. So you need to tell how many rows you want. So number of rows you want to print in this shape. So I can say protected static void print right angle triangle. So you can take int row count equal to. So you can change if you want, or you can give it as a parameter also. It's up to you all. So basically outer for loop for rows and inner for loop for columns. So int I equal to 0, I less than row count and I plus plus. So then inner for loop for columns. So int j equal to 0, j less than. So as it is, whatever the row count is there, so that's the. So j, whatever the I count is there, j count also should be there. Till that you have to iterate. So then print the stars. That many stars. Print the stars. This out. So you just print within double quotes star. Then you go to so move the cursor to next row. That's it. Say 6 rows right angle triangle will print. Say this is the one. 6 rows. So it's simple, right? Basically, whatever the I value, and that should be the j value. So that many you have to print on each row. See here, row count, column count, same. Here, row count, column count is same. Row count, column count is same. Because of less than or equal to I, we have given. That's why. So the last program, so write a pyramid shape. Write a program. So write a program to print pyramid shape. You already know pyramid means first here it will be there, right? Then here. So this one, then this one here, this one here. So like this is the pyramid shape, right? So that shape we need to print. These are all called patterns. So different patterns how to print. Can you try a left triangle pattern, star pattern? Same rows count and no. So what you need to do, J, so J value you start with a last row minus I, you do that and multiply by 2. That's the initial value you need to do. Then J greater than or equal to 0 you do, J minus minus do inner for loop. Here, this value you start with a row count minus I multiply by 2 you do that. Then J greater than or equal to 0 you do, J minus minus do. Then it will print a left right angle triangle. Okay, so just try that. Okay, if not I'll explain. So next program. So now let's print a pyramid shape. Last one, a pyramid pattern. So public static void pyramid pattern. So we need to print a pyramid pattern. So how many rows you want? Okay, how many rows you want? Just declare them. Declare. So number of rows you want in pyramid shape. So that you declare int row. So you can declare a row count equal to. So I'm just declaring 6. Later you can change if you want. So outer for loop again for rows. Okay, you know that. So you can just start with int I equal to 0, I less than a row count and I plus plus. So inner for loop works for space. So you need to give a space, right? This space. This space you have to give. That space you have to print it. So so inner for loop for space. Where? So in J equal to row count minus I and J greater than 1 and J minus minus. So basically, so last element terms, I am that many spaces I will start. So, and I'm reducing the spaces. See, I'm reducing spaces. That's what this minus I means. Total row count, I'm reducing by going to the next row. The spaces will reduce here by last. So that's what we are doing. Then print the spaces, right? We need to print those spaces. These spaces has to print, right? So for loop, okay, so you have to print it. Just use print method. So that many spaces it has to print. So I'm just printing that many spaces. So that is done. Next, so after this, you have the spaces after you need to print a star, right? So you print the star. For print the star. for loop, another for loop you take. So basically 3 for loops you are using to complete all the loops. You can take other, any other int j equal to 0, j less than or equal to I, j plus plus. And this many spaces we need to print. Print ln use, okay, star. You print the star. And then you bring the cursor to next row. So with this. So this is all about the pyramid shape. Let's see, it is printing pyramid. You can change this row count there whenever you want. Even you can print numbers there in this pyramid format. Instead of just give one space, this pyramid. How it printed. Just arranging properly, okay. Sure, now it is, see, this is the proper now. So that's all about how to print a pyramid shape with the 3 for loops. So one for loop inside, so one for space, one for printing the star. So then you close this outer for loop here. Then this is the method ending. So method ending and first for loop ending. So these are very important. So just practice more on this. Different ways maybe you can just put one row count itself you want. Initialize the row count and you put it here. Even row count number also you can print. So let's practice